Well, Paul, several changes over the last couple of weeks. With all the changes, you must be delighted to get 3 points today.
Yeah, we've worked really hard in training over the last couple of weeks. All the lads that were out there today have been with us for a couple of weeks, so in some respects the Dover game being called off wasn't the worst thing in the world. I think you pretty much knew from the Staines game that I was going to freshen it up in lots of ways, and what you've seen today is a terrific away performance. A team that defended particularly well as well, I thought, against a Chelmsford side that unquestionably are miles better than they were a month or two ago when they were getting beat every week. So that Chelmsford team today will be a threat here against most teams, and they'll be fine this year.
Were you pleased with the performances of the new players?
Oh, over the moon with everybody, I've got to say. Rhys Weston is a Welsh international. He's played 300 odd league games. We've got him initially for the month, but probably for longer. We wanted some protection for the back four today, which we got for the hour. I hate to say we got it right, but we did. We wanted to make sure we didn't concede in that first hour, with the threat of going back to a 4-4-2 at the end, and we felt with our legs and our fitness that we would get some joy, and I think that's what happened.
And pushing Dale Binns further forward in the second half paid dividends.
As I said, we've worked on it all week. Mitchell's unfortunately had the flu, so he's been out for 10 days, Mitchell, so he's been really unwell. So that was always going to be the team, but we felt, that with the last half an hour, if we pushed Binsey up and then put Damien on, that we'd stretch them, and if you've got Taylor and Slaver up top, you've got a great chance of scoring goals.
And a goal within 5 minutes, a cracking goal as well.
Yeah, great header from Jamie. He'd have enjoyed that coming back here. I thought he gave them great service here last year, but he's a goal scorer, and that's what you pay the money for. But brilliant cross from Binsey as well, I thought. And if you get the ball in the box for Jamie, he will score because his movement's fantastic. That's his 11th goal of the season, isn't it? But I've also thought Jamie Taylor was a threat in behind as well today, and we've missed that. And it was great to see him back with us. It was great to see him happy and enjoying it. And the really good news to announce there is that he's just signed a new extended contract for next season, which I'm delighted about. I know the supporters will be. And like I said, his personal situation, he's managing, and it means he can come back and train with us. And as I said, I'm delighted that he's committed himself to next season as well, as is Craig Dundas. So, if you look at the spine of that team today, I think 8 of them have signed 2-year deals now. We've got a team forming itself ready for this season and next.
And Dale getting in with the goal as well, first of the season.
Yeah, we've been asking Dale to score more goals. It's pretty clear if you're playing, wide up top, you should have scored more than one goal. So delighted for him.
Almost from his own cross.
From his own cross, cross, and it came back. What I would say about Binsey is he works his socks off for you every single game, and whilst he hasn't got the goals, you can't fault his performances for Sutton every single week. And Dale's another person who we'll sit down with in the next few weeks to try and get him sorted out for next season.
On that subject, another one who isn't staying with us, Ali Fazani.
Yeah, Ali's again done great for us. I had a phone call from Mark Goldberg. He wanted to take Ali Fazani and Jamie Taylor. Bromley have done the right thing. They've rung me first, and I just felt with Ali, with the pitches getting worse and worse, and with us really wanting to get Jamie Taylor back into the team, and going back with 2 up top, it did leave me probably 1 over in the midfield. And Craig Dundas and Lee Sawyer I think came in and done well, and Rhys Weston can play there, and Dean Sinclair who had a baby yesterday, had a baby boy 6 weeks early, so our best wishes go out to Dino and his new lad Mason. But we've got 4 central midfield players left. People thought that we were short, but we're not going to be short. The loan players are here for probably more than a month. Most of them would be able to stay to the end of the season. And I thought the boy Winter did ever so well, didn't he? Alongside Clough, which was a good player. And it was important, that win, really important.
Good support this afternoon.
Great support.
Noticed afterwards you went over to them and said that's what we want at home as well.
Yeah, listen, we're trying to make it clear what we want from the team. I'll try and make it clear what I want from the terracing, and I've said before that they're fantastic away from home, and we've asked for that vocal support to come at home. There's more exciting things in play as well. I'm looking to, Bruce and I have sat down, and I'm looking to commit for another 3-year deal after this season. I hope that's exciting. And on top of that, we're going to look to see if we can get another terrace built behind the Collingwood Road end. Again, I'm going to help sponsor that and get it built so that you know, we can enclose the ground in, and we're all a firm believer that if we get the ground enclosed. You've seen Chelmsford ground today, you know, they probably only had 150 people in that terrace behind the goal, but God, they make some noise, and it does influence the game, it influences the referee, and you know, there is a good atmosphere here, and it's in an athletics track, so you know, there's some exciting things happening, and you know, one of the reporters talked about a crisis. You know, crisis is what's happening in Syria. You know, all the decisions, every single decision that I've made has been made with Steve McKim and Paul Telfer, Mickey Stevens all agreeing the way forward. And you know, what I've done is freed up a 30% cut in the budget. The loan boys are no more than £50 a week each, and you know, we brought 5 players in for 250 quid, and as I said, 5 players have left. That's cut our budget by 30%. And you know, I was hoping for bigger crowds, Tony, I've got to be honest. We haven't been supported very well, not by the people that attend obviously, so I'm not having a go at our supporters, but very, very disappointed with the response, having spent a lot of money, to be honest, trying to get the good team together, and that's not been reciprocated in our crowd taken. So again, I'm a realist. I've looked at it, realised before the Staines game that things had to change, and that's the reason that, you know, Jamie Stewart, Riviera, Rents, Dean McDonald, Ali Fasani have had to move on. And listen, they're all good lads and really good players, and they'll do their clubs well, but you know, again, I feel I'm a guardian of this club as well, and it was the right decision for the football club. But if we can get people in, you know, I do believe if we get in the conference one day that we will get that added support. But listen, even with the numbers we've got, let's turn Gander Green Lane back into being a noisy fortress. And you saw what that did for them today, and what our lads did for us as well. And football being played in the library is no good for anybody, and that's what was getting me down. Coming to Sutton, it was back to my early days where everyone was doom and gloom, and we've done wonders. The whole club's done wonders, and I just feel that everyone's got a little bit, you know, lethargic almost, and that's not me, you know. And that's the only thing. If people don't show the same enthusiasm as me, then it gets to me, and you know, that's what I want. I just want everyone to be as enthusiastic as me.